Only 1 out of the 14 reports have been tabled today. Which particular report was the one that has been tabled by the Chief Minister in the House? We'll take you through all those details in this very bulletin. The assembly session of the new BJP government in Delhi started on a rather stormy note, with the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs being marshalled out of the assembly after they created ruckus during the LG's speech. Now, the Delhi Speaker Vijender Gupta expelled 16 Aam Aadmi Party MLAs, which includes the leader of the opposition, Atishi and Gopal Rai, for the day from the assembly for raising slogans during Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena's address. Now, Veer Singh Dhingan, Mukesh Ahlawat, Chaudhary Zubair Ahmed, Anil Jha, Vishesh Ravi, Jarnail Singh are among the other AAP leaders and MLAs who were expelled from the very assembly. Atishi, in fact, later came out of the house after she was suspended. She's in fact spoken with regards to what exactly went down in the assembly. She's alleged that the Bharatiya Janata Party had disrespected B.R. Ambedkar by removing his portrait from the Chief Minister's office. Let's listen in to what exactly was this very issue that has been flagged by Atishi and the other MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party within the House as well as outside after being suspended.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर की तस्वीर हटाकर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की तस्वीर लगा दी। मुख्यमंत्री कार्यालय से जो सचिवालय में है, विधानसभा में जो मुख्यमंत्री कार्यालय है, सारे मंत्रियों के कार्यालय से, क्या भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लगता है कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी बाबा साहब अंबेडकर से बड़े हैं? जब हमने बाबा साहब के नाम के नारे विधानसभा में लगाए तो आम आदमी पार्टी के विधायकों को निष्कासित कर दिया गया। जब भारतीय जनता पार्टी के विधायकों ने मोदी जी के नारे लगाए तो उनको छुआ भी नहीं। इसका क्या मतलब है? भारतीय जनता पार्टी को बाबा साहब की तस्वीर से नफरत है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को बाबा साहब के नाम से नफरत है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लगता है कि मोदी जी बाबा साहब अंबेडकर से बड़े हैं और इस अहंकार का जवाब देश के लोग उन्हें देंगे।
देखिए, हाँ, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है कि श्री केजरीवाल जी ने ये कहा था कि जो आतिशी जी को मुख्यमंत्री बनाया गया है वो टेम्परेरी हैं और उसके बाद मैं मुख्यमंत्री बनूंगा। मैं उस बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा तो नहीं कहना चाहता हूं कि आपको मालूम है कि माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने, जो देश की सर्वोच्च अदालत है, उसने ही उन्हें सचिवालय जाने पर रोक लगाई हुई थी। वो किसी फाइल को साइन नहीं कर सकते थे, उसके ऊपर भी रोक लगाई हुई थी और उसके बाद दिल्ली की जनता ने अपना निर्णय भी दे दिया, तो उसके बाद मेरे लिए कुछ कहने के लिए रह नहीं जाता है।
Now, meanwhile, after the Delhi Assembly resumed, after being adjourned and in fact continuing post that, Chief Minister Rekha Gupta tabled the report on the liquor scam in the Assembly. That is the particular report that has been tabled, 1 out of the 14. Let's first listen in to her, in fact, submitting the report in the House.
आपकी अनुमति से राष्ट्रीय राजधानी क्षेत्र दिल्ली सरकार से संबंधित भारत के नियंत्रक एवं महा लेखा परीक्षक का दिल्ली में शराब के विनियम और आपूर्ति पर निष्पादन लेखा परीक्षा प्रतिवेदन वर्ष 2024 का प्रतिवेदन संख्या नंबर 1 की प्रतियां सदन पटल पर प्रस्तुत करती हूं।
Now, we have our colleague Nivriti Mohan joining us from right outside the Delhi Assembly at this point. We'll take you through what all does the CAG report on the liquor scam in fact have to reveal. But before that, let me quickly cut across to her and get some latest updates from right outside the House. Nivriti, a very good afternoon to you. We just witnessed a stormy, dramatic session in the Delhi Assembly today with 1 out of the 14 reports, specifically the one on the liquor scam having been tabled by the Chief Minister. You know, one thing was very clear, that while there are plenty of the money laundering and miscalculations that had been flagged with regards to the Liquorgate scam initially, this particular report has also in fact highlighted several negligences and the fact that due diligence was not followed, due diligence was not done while the entire license was granted to the wholesalers. That is, the distributors were given license but not the manufacturers. That is what this particular report has highlighted. So plenty that's in fact come out, we would say, in this report. Take us through what are the responses we are getting from the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs outside the house right after the tabling of this report.
Right, Shreya, good afternoon. So this report has been tabled, and probably this is the only report that will be tabled. It has already been tabled, but this will be the only report that will be tabled today. So right now we are waiting for the MLAs and the BJP MLAs and the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs to come out and react to all the reports that has the report that has been presented. We are waiting for the reactions from the BJP and the reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs also. But you know, Shreya, this is one of the biggest issues that was there during the assembly elections as well. This is the scam, that alleged scam that was taken up by the BJP to attack Aam Aadmi Party. This is the case where leaders have been going in and out of the jail. They have been coming in, going in, coming out, going inside the jail, including the chief minister and the former chief minister and Manish Sisodia as well. So this has been the big issue during elections as well. Now, while this report is the first report that has been tabled and various discrepancies have come out, and they are saying, the report says, CAG report says that there are financial implications worth around 2,000 crores. Around 2,000 crores that this liquor policy audit report has come out with, and they are saying that there are violations in awarding licenses. So the licenses are awarded, different kinds of licenses are awarded to wholesalers, to retailers, to restaurants, and to various other places. So different kinds of licenses are given. So what the report says is that the Rule 35 of Delhi Excise Rules, it was not followed. This rule prohibits the issue of multiple license of different category to related parties, but this rule was not followed. And also it says, if I may read, it was observed that licenses were issued without ensuring solvency, submission of audited financial statements, submission of data regarding sales and wholesale price declared in other states and across the year. So the documents that were required, the necessary documents were not ensured, and licenses were in a haphazard manner. They were distributed according to what favors the Aam Aadmi parties. That is what this report is trying to say.